Alright, so I'm going to change the ventilator in this beautiful AKAI 6000. It's first hand, and I'm going to replace it with this, which is a Noctua NFA6X25. Now, Noctuas are very silent. I already installed the 8cm version in this, which is a Roland VS2480. And it is extremely silent, as you can hear. Maybe there's virtually no noise coming from it. You can, if you put your ear right next to the ventilator, you can actually hear it. There's no noise from the hard drive because it's an SSD. Now, I don't know if I can put an SSD in this, but if it's possible, I might at some point. I just don't know if it's worth it, really. It's already got a hard drive. Anyway, so how do you do it? You take out the 4 screws here on the top, and there's one here on the back in the middle there, okay? So once you've done that, you can clearly see the ventilator there. Very easy to access, a lot easier than doing it on the Roland, I can tell you. So what needs to be done? Well, here it's got nuts on this one here, so these will have to come out. Then you've got these plastic things here that will need to be cut off carefully without damaging the wire, because I might actually need this connector. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Got to take this one off as well. Now, looking at this was here. This was here. And to take it off, you need to lever this up, because this little clip, as you can see, goes over this bit here. And so it's solidly on. So what I did is I just used a very small screwdriver, and I put it in here, and I just levered it like that, and it came out very easily. You don't want to force things. These are quite fragile. You want to be careful. Now, what's important here is that we don't have the same sort of connector on the fan. We've got 3. But what matters is that here we know where the red goes, and we know where the black goes. And if you look carefully into here, you can see which is which. You can see the red's in the middle, and the black is here on this side. So if I reverse this, and I remove this, and I put this like this, I have got the same thing. I've got black on the left, red in the middle, and the third one is not connected to anything, exactly as the original. So that, in my opinion, is going to work. I'm going to test it, of course. And with Noctuas, the great thing is that you have special little adapters, ultra low noise adapters. Basically, these are cables that have got a little resistor in them, and that makes the rotation of the fan slower. So if you choose the right one, you can use, there's a low noise adapter there. So what you do is you just stick it on the end of this, and you plug this to the motherboard on the sampler. There's another one in here. Which one's this? There's a low noise, and there's another low noise. I'm not sure which is which. I'll have to look in the box. One of them is obviously going to be slower than the other. And there's a third one here, which is, and it's just an extension cable, so I won't be needing that. Then there's also these things, which are, which would go here instead of the screws. Once these are removed, this would go in, and if I can do that, I might do that, because that should reduce the noise even further by isolating the fan from the case. Here you can see there's nothing to isolate it at all, so all of the vibrations from this fan are being transmitted into the case, making it even noisier than it should be. Using the same screws, you could leave a bit of a space here between the two and put some rubber in there, or some cork, or something soft that's going to absorb the vibrations, and I think that would already improve things a bit. Well, I'm probably just going to try with these, And if I can't, then I will just put it like this and put something in between there. Actually, this fan, as you can see, has already got a little bit of rubber in the corners precisely because of the issue that I've mentioned with the vibrations transmitting to the case. Anyway, so I'm going to plug all of that in now, and I will make a video of it to show you how it's going.